back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Sunday, May 19th. Been busy this morning. I just finished editing a garage sailing video with my mom. We went over to Glen Eagle Garage Sales. Found all kinds of fun stuff. I sorted a lot of that out this morning. We got some of it to show you later in the video. But first we got to get to packing up the orders that came out while we were out there on the road. Out there at those garage sales. We had quite a few orders come in. I'm going to show you guys what sold, as well as what we plan to list today. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. This channel kind of details the ins and outs of my business. I have 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items online. I show you guys what sells, show you what I'm listing, show you what I'm buying. We show you all that good stuff and more. Looks like yesterday we left off with a couple hat lots that showed up in the mail while we were out there garage selling. I'm going to show you those hat lots. But first we had 7 orders to pack up that came in overnight. 7 orders, let me show you. Here you see it, 7 orders that came in overnight for $109.25. This is 7 orders out of the big store. Let me give you guys a look at what sold. First item sold for $13.59. It's an Old Navy beige and white pocket dress shirt, short sleeve, extra large. Second item sold for $15.80. It's an Adidas white and black polo shirt, tops, short sleeve, extra large, men's polo. Next item sold for $16.82. We got these out of a storage unit. They're Kids Mania Wacky Monkey and UFO Spinner candy and bubblegum dispensers. You get 2 for 1 here, 2 dispensers for the price of 1. Next item sold for $10.52. This is one of the items that's been in my store forever. I revised it, lowered the price, added calculated shipping, and that led to a sale. This is a brand new Exhilaration multicolored white, pink, and yellow blue bra underwear, keyword large. Not sure if I said it or not, but this one sold for $10.52. Up next, these pants sold for $17.44. They're a pair of Roundtree and York blue dress pants, size 36-inch waist by 32-inch inseam. Keyword pleated. They're polyester blend. Up next we had another pair of pants. These sold for $18.15. These are Docker's signature khaki tan cotton dress pants, size 32-inch waist by 32-inch inseam. Again, these are pleated. Keyword mans. And finally, that 7th item sold for $16.92. It's a District concert t-shirt, top, 3/4 sleeve, extra large man's cotton blend. It says rock and roll Haibu. Rock and roll Haibu. Let me give you a look. There it is, with the rock and roll hand right there. So once again, that's 7 orders for $109 and some change. I'm going to go locate those 7 items. We'll print some shipping labels and get them ready to go to the post office. After that, we'll get into these hat lots. Like I said, we had 2 hat lots show up. And I'm going to get into those, show you guys all the hats. A little online arbitrage purchase I made to buy online to resell online. That's kind of something I like to do every now and then. So we've got, these are 4 of 5 hat lots that I purchased. The first 2 have showed up and I've begun listing those. And the next 2 have finally showed up. Let me show you. Give you guys a look at them yesterday. There they are, the brown paper bag box on the top and then another one on the bottom. I think the bottom one comes from Wisconsin. And this one here, I forget, where did this one come from? Tennessee and Wisconsin. So we'll get into those. First, let me pack up these orders real quick. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear, 7 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. Alright, I was about to print labels when we had 1 more order come in and get paid for. Let me show you. See it, 1 more order. That brings it up to 8 orders for $121.28. Let me show you what it was. Here it is, a little Under Armour t-shirt sold for $12.03. Like I said, it's a large Under Armour gray and black cotton polyester blend long sleeve t-shirt. Right there they are, 8 orders in total overnight. Let's see, here come those labels. Let's get them printed so we can add these to the tote and get them to the post office. Alright, Sunday afternoon, we got an empty tote. Time to fill it up. We got 8 orders ready for the tote. Let's add them to the tote. Tote. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. Alright, now that we got those big store orders packed up, it's time to get into these hat lots. Like I told you, I bought 5 hat lots, and we've had 4 show up. We got 2 sitting here ready to get into. I'm going to open them up. Then I'm going to show you the original listing. Then we'll go through the hats, check out the condition, and we'll consider how much I want to list each one of them for, and what the potential profit is for this lot of hats. Here it is. This one's coming from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Murfreesboro. You guys heard of that place, right? Alright, we got it open. Let's check things out, see what we got from Tennessee. There you see it. Smith & Wesson right on top. That's a nice hat right there. That's a $20 hat. So let's get into these and see what else we got. A nice stack of hats. Alright, like I said, I'm going to show you the original listing and then we'll take a look at them. $31.54 is what I paid for this. It's for 13 hats. Let's take a look. Alright, here's the listing. $31.54. That brings it down to $2.43 per hat. Just $2.43 per hat. As you can see here, this is a hat lot of 13 hats, caps, sports, outdoors, Bass Pro, Cubs, fishing, and humor mix. Let's take a look at these photos. They had the original photo there with all of the hats. Then they broke it down and they had the great outdoors hat there. And some humorous, some fishing, another fishing hat. Looks like a lodge hat, camouflage lodge hat. Bass Pro Shops, Cubs. So some of these photos are a little blurry. Ducks Unlimited. Another Bass Pro Shops. So definitely coming from Tennessee, a lot of outdoor type of hats. And there's that Smith & Wesson that we showed you. Let's see, there's a few more here. Another Great Outdoors and another Bass Pro Shops. So a lot of Bass Pro Shops. Let's take a look at them in person, shall we? All right, here's a look at the first 6. Like we said, $2.43 per hat, which is a good buy cost. Not too bad at all. Under $3 is always a good thing. What does this say? Everyone needs something to believe in, so I believe I'll have another beer. So another beer drinking hat here. A little trucker style snapback with the vented back. Here's one of those Bass Pro Shops hats. This is a nice clean one, in good shape. It has a little graphic here, the Rocky Mountain Knife Works, or Smoky Mountain Knife Works rather. And over here, another Knives Live TV. So this is some sort of promo hat. It looks like they wore this some sort of knife show maybe. I don't know. Here's a Chicago Cubs hat. Fitted hat. New era fitted, medium/large. So nice new era Cubs hat. That's probably a $20 piece, at least 15. So one of the nicer hats. Smith & Wesson again. This is probably another $20 hat. Smith & Wesson is a well-known established brand, and people will definitely buy that. The snap on it is good, so we're looking at a $20 piece right there. Another Bass Pro Shops. This one is kind of the beige with the burgundy bill and a snapback Bass Pro Shops label, so nice looking hat. The Ducks Unlimited Great Outdoors 1997 Festival, so 97. That's quite an age. I'm not sure if this was made in 97. That would make it vintage. So we could list this one as vintage. Cobra Caps is the label there. Nice strap back. In good condition if it is that old. But nice 6 right there. First off the bat. Not too bad. Alright, you saw that first 6. Just a reminder, this is a 13 hat lot. $2.43 per hat. Let's take a look at the remaining 7. See what else we got in this lot. Alright, there they are, the next 7. We got this camouflage Westervelt Lodge. Pretty cool little graphic on there with some deer, camouflage bill and backing. Trucker style with the vented snapback. Nice looking clean hat. So I think that's probably a $15 piece. Southern Pro Crappie Bass Specialist. A little fishing hat here. Look at that graphic on that one. Beige and green. Strap back on this one. What does it say back here? Field Tester. Field Tester. So some sort of fishing hat. And another fishing hat here. Look at this. What does that say? It might be the name of the artist. I can't quite read it, but looks like some fish on the front. Some marlins are those. And then back here we got a strap back as well. The beige with the green bill and blue on the front. So that's a nice looking graphic. Pretty fun little fishing hat. Clean and good condition. Condition is always an important thing to check out. The Ducks Unlimited Great Outdoors Festival. So another festival hat. So this one is also clean. Cobra caps again, same brand. Snapback on this one as well. So that might be a vintage Great Outdoors Ducks Unlimited Festival. The other one I think was from '97. I can't quite make this out what that says. Something wildlife, supporting wildlife. So it doesn't have a date on it, but probably an old one as well. And back here we got some more camouflage. We got what does that say? Lands Trucking Inc., Jacksonville, Illinois. So nice camouflage with the Lands Trucking logo on the back there. Got the American flag. Made in the USA probably. Yep, made in the USA. So good old-fashioned USA product there. We got a brand new hat. This one's got the tags on it and everything. Samaro Enterprises Inc. Alright, we had to take a little cough break. I think some of that Tennessee dust got in my lungs there, but we got one more to show you guys. Let me show you. We were showing you this one here. This was that camouflage Katie Sport Cap. So that was a brand new with tags hat, probably $15 piece. And then lastly, we got another one of these Bass Pro Shop. So the good thing about two stores, we had duplicate hats, so we could list one in one store and one in the other without any issue. eBay kind of did it away with having multiple listings, kind of monopolize the listing. They don't let you do that anymore, but you can put one hat in one store, one in another without any issues. At least I haven't had any issues doing it. So there you go, another 7, so 13 in all. So now that you've seen them all, I think they were all in good condition. I think the average probably sale price of those hats was probably around $15. So let's estimate $15 times 13 hats. That's $195. If we subtract the buy cost of $31.54 from that brings us down to $163.46 potential profit on this lot of 13 hats. Obviously we're not going to get that full amount. We're going to take some best offers. Some aren't going to sell for the full $15 asking price. But I think that's a pretty fair amount to make about $150 on 13 listings. It's going to take some time, you know, not a huge demand for some of those hats, but over time we're going to easily make $100 on that lot, closer to $150. So as you can see, you can make some money on this online arbitrage game. It's just kind of the long game, you know, if you're not buying these desirable hats. We did get a few in there. That Smith & Wesson, it will be a quick seller. A couple of the others, you know, those Bass Pro Shops, I know a lot of people buy those, and those are in very good condition. So condition can go a long ways with these hats, you know. People see them and they're nice and fresh and clean. Or if they're vintage and something special that a collector might want, that also bodes well. You put it from 1997 and someone's looking for a vintage hat like that, they'll buy it right away for 15 bucks and no questions asked. You know, some vintage hats go upwards of $50 to $100, so a $15 price point is not too much to ask for. So we still have one more hat lot, but let's get into the photo station. I'm going to bring these hats in there and show you what we got. So I'm going to go into the photo station, show you what we're working with in there. We got all kinds of fun garage sale finds. The garage selling video with my mom is out now. We did that yesterday. The Glen Eagle garage sales. We went around, got quite a few things, and we got it all sorted out in the photo station. Let me show you some of what we found. So we got some nice stacks of hats. I just added this stack here, so we got to work through these hats over this week. But this was a garage sale find back here. We found these two little toys, well, one toy. This was the thumbnail photo that you might have seen my mom holding this little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on a skateboard. And then we had the Grogu here. A little baby Yoda mug. I just noticed it does have a little chip on the ear, so it's not in perfect condition, but I paid 50 cents for that, as well as all kinds of Grogu t-shirts. This was kind of an interesting lot back here. We paid $5 for all these CDs. I went through them. There's, I think, 20 one sitting here. I pulled some that we're gonna watch, but here's 21. Again, paid just $5. Now this little stack over here was from Goodwill. This was the Goodwill find on the way home. I spent $18. I got all these. Two Xbox 360s, two Wii Fits, a couple movies here: Harry Potter, Downtown Abbey, Collateral Damage with Schwarzenegger, and Sideways. That was a movie we watched, and I'm going to list that up as well. That was not part of the buy, but up here I paid $2 for this, a little train puzzle. Everything train always sells pretty well, so he said that all the pieces were in here, so we're going to take his word for it. 1,000-piece puzzle with a train, the Country Steam Train. And over here we have all these books, and I still haven't listed those, but we got some more books. These are a little bit in more demand, though, I think. We got all these Disney books, the 5-minute fairy tales. They were asking $5. I asked them to throw it in for an additional $2, so they came down $3 on that one. And the rest of these we paid $1 each for. We got now these are the hardcover, nice Walt Disney 101 Dalmatians, Lady and the Tramp, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, and they appear to be in pretty good condition. Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, so all the favorites, Cinderella, and down here, these were not part of that buy. That was the $10 buy. Now these we got at a different sale. I saw these, I'm a big fan of MMA, mixed martial arts, and we had these two kind of older Gracie Jiu-Jitsu books, Rodrigo Gracie and Royce Gracie. Of course, Royce Gracie was famous for winning the very first UFC event, skilled Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner from the Jiu-Jitsu, the Gracie family. He was chosen to be in that. Smaller guy than his brothers and his cousins, but he was the first champion over there in the UFC, in UFC 1. So they got the techniques here. The Volume 1, the top game, Royce Gracie with Kid Peligro. And then over here we got Rodrigo Gracie, rather, and the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. So kind of interesting historical books. All the techniques, Jiu-Jitsu techniques, if you want to learn Jiu-Jitsu. It's quite a popular art these days, so it should be interesting to see the market on those. I'm not sure exactly what they're worth, but I'd imagine there's enough MMA fans that those will probably sell. So when you buy storage units, oftentimes you end up listing books. You know, you get a big stack of books, and I've done pretty well on some books, so every now and then I go to a garage sale and I'll pick up books. And magazines are part of that as well. We found some Life magazines. They had them sitting there. And they were asking $1 each for them. I made an offer on the full stack. I got the full stack for $5. Let me show you what we got. So here's a look at these. You know, some of these could be worth a significant amount of money if they're about the right people on them, or the right subject topics. Oh, there goes the movies. And this one didn't have a cover, so we'll have to look and see what it's about, what the main story is in this one, but we'll figure that one out. That was kind of an addition. The City's Lockup. Fear of Crimes Created a Lifestyle Behind Steel. These are all from 1971. You see that? November 1971. They were asking 50 cents for a Life magazine back then. Nixon in the Land of Mao. This one does have a little date on here, March 3rd, 72. And that's where it is from, so they marked that on there. I'm not sure why they did that, but it's on there. So Life magazine, Nixon in the Land of Mao. That's an interesting topic. That one might be worth some money. Football Frenzy at Nebraska and Oklahoma. So a football theme up there. How drugs and disease affect your mind. So anything drug culture, it might be worth some money. It might be worth looking up. I've seen magazines on mushrooms and whatnot sell for big bucks online. Muskie, the Democrats' front runner. Do you guys know Muskie? Not familiar, but there he is on the cover of Life magazine in 1971. India-Pakistan clash. The day the air became unbreathable. The new China look. And we got here a little beautiful woman. I'm not sure who that is actually, but I'll have to look and figure it out. She got her little dog with her. Look at that. And then here, Trisha Nixon. Is that Nixon's daughter? Romance with Ed Cox. So maybe that's Trisha Nixon on the cover of Life magazine. The elusive Howard Hughes as revealed in his letters. So famous Howard Hughes. DiCaprio, I think, played Howard Hughes in a movie recently. Here we got the Deadly Gamesman. Is this a chess player? It looks like. The Brain Part 3. So he's a chess master, it looks like. Bobby Fischer is one match away from the World Chess Championship. So that's Bobby Fischer. The famous movie was made about him. So there we go. A nice stack of Life magazines. I think there's, how many did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 total. So even, you sell one for 5 and the rest is just profit. So we definitely will make out on that buy. So as I was saying in yesterday's video, I think the best buy of the day were actually the last buy of the day, which were these 2 winter jackets, one leather Wilson's jacket and one LL Bean jacket, women's jacket, size 1X. I've got these sitting out here, so I'll show those to you real quick. I'm not sure if I'm going to list those right away, but we can kind of wait on those until we have the space to put them in because they're kind of large and bulky, but we might get around to it. Here's a look at that Wilson's leather jacket. It's an extra large. It's not really that bulky. The other one is more bulky. This one we could probably put in a flat rate envelope and list it up no problem. I'm not sure how much a nice extra large Wilson's leather jacket like this will go for, but it is in good condition. I'm guessing, $50 to $100 on that. Here's a look at that other winter coat. Again, this is the LL Bean 1X. It's got the hood and the collar there. 1X, nice looking jacket. We checked the zipper. It has that kind of double zipper, which are kind of tricky sometimes. But I checked it. It works good. Zipped up fine. And that should be, again, another $50 to $100. We did pick up a couple hats yesterday as well. We got these 2 at the Goodwill. The Seattle Mariners hat, you saw that in yesterday's video. And the Lake Vibes hat, kind of fun little blue and white clouds themed hat. So we got those 2. This was one we picked up at the garage sale. This is with the van on it. We had a deal on the table that I had to walk away from. Some jeans. I was trying to get 3 for $10. They wanted 15, and I decided it wasn't worth it, so we walked away. But I quickly asked them how much for this hat. They said $2. We took it for that. The hat is probably more desirable than the jeans anyway. So nice looking hat, trucker style snapback. We did get some profit off of those gals. And here we go. This was a free one. They also added this one to the mix. Has a little bit of grime on the front there, some sort of a fingerprint that somebody grabbed the hat. But it's all pretty good condition for a free hat. Flex fit, one size fits all. Probably like a $10 piece there. So we'll take it if it's free, of course. And that this piece probably maybe even $20 hat. I think 15 to 20. I think I have to decide what I want to list it for. So we also got a bunch of clothes. At the beginning we started off with those books and the magazines and whatnot, and then we got into clothes buying. We found a lot of nice clothes and some great prices on things, as low as 50 cents per item. There was one sale that has offering clothes for 50 cents. And of course we took advantage of a couple free boxes and got some free t-shirts along the way as well. So let me show you what we got. As you can see, we got a big stack of t-shirts there, quick to photograph and list. But first let's go through these pants. We did get a couple nice pair of athletic pants here. One Nike and one was Under Armour, I think. Yeah, so that's a Nike pair there, and this pair was Under Armour. Nice lined athletic pants. I'm not sure the size, but we'll have to check things out. I think they're extra large. They're definitely good for resale. Then we got a couple pair of, these were 50 cents. The gal had a bunch of athletic women's pants as well. And then this pair of shorts was on the free stack. It does have a little bit of wear here on the thighs, but free was the right price, so we'll list that one up and get a few bucks out of it. So I just counted up the t-shirts. Looks like we had 29 t-shirts. So, thinking money-wise, if you get $7 a t-shirt, that's about $203 potential profit, plus shipping on top of it. So I took out $200 when we went to the garage sale. I didn't spend all of it. We got all of this stuff, and then some. You saw everything else we got, and we have $203 worth of t-shirts sitting here. Let me show you what some of them are. When I say $7, I think that's pretty conservative. This is kind of a surf shirt. This is a white mock turtleneck. These were kind of fun. These are neon yellow with the shark on there. Kind of the retro 80s look again, and this one is in pink with that shark logo on there. We got a nice velour hooded Fila sweatshirt. Again, that one might be, you know, when you say $7, that's probably a $20 sweatshirt right there. And then we got this Wrangler two-pocket dress shirt, short sleeve. That's easily a $15 piece. Some of these tees were off the free stack. We got the Huskies tee, the Seahawks tee. This is a Mountain Dew tee. It was free as well. We got the Alabama football tee, OF, some sort of OF branded. An Apartment 9 polo shirt, so that's a nicer polo shirt, probably worth a decent amount. We got some more athletic shirts here. Keep Cool, and a little MTV graphic tee. I love guns and coffee. Another gun shirt here. And we got the Yoda and the Baby Yoda tees. We got the Wanted Star Wars tee. And this one says, "Don't pinch me," a little Grogu. It's got the Irish shamrock there for St. Patrick's Day. Then we got a Christmas one with Yoda on there. We got the Garfield t-shirt. Another Yoda t-shirt. So there was quite a nice Yoda collection. Then we got some blank tees here at Hanes. And then we got a blue one, Fruit of the Loom, Athletic Works. These are all 2XL, so the right size. The big ones sell faster. A little black tee, another Fruit of the Loom, 2XT, so tall as well. This was a nice pocket Dickies shirt, so that's probably a $15 piece. That's a long sleever. And lastly, we got the green long sleeve as well. What brand is that? That's a George. So we got the Walmart brand there. So as you can see, when I say $7 per shirt and $203 potential profit, that's probably conservative. You know, some of those shirts may be worth more, some of them may be worth a little bit less, but I think there are some big scores in there, like that Fila sweatshirt is probably a $20 piece, and some of the others might be $15. So $7, very conservative estimate, and then we got all the rest of that stuff as well. So pretty good day garage sailing, I must say. I think what I'm going to do next is get in that photo station. I'll pull out some hats, get them photographed and ready to be listed. We haven't done any listing today, so we got to get some stuff ready. Alright, I think the plan is to photograph some more hats. We got to keep up with these hats that are coming in the mail, and we got to get some more listed. So we got 15 set out here. I grabbed from the stacks that I showed you earlier. Let me show you what we got set up to photograph and list tonight. There they are, 15 hats. Not a lot of big money hats in here. There might be a few, but we got some of what you just saw. The Westervelt Lodge, Southern Pro Bass Specialist, a couple Mountain and Sun and Moon. We got this Texaco hat over here. Houston Astros, New York Giants, Bird Tail Waterfowl, Seattle Mariners, Lance Trucking, the Lake Vibes hat, the Van hat that we picked up at the garage sale, the Free Mac Tools hat, the Bass Pro Shop hat, and the Samaro Enterprises Inc. brand new camouflage hat. So that's what I'm going to be photographing and listing tonight. Let's get to it. Alright, there they are, another stack of 15 hats. We're going to work through these, get some of these listings up, and then we might head into town. We might go running at Lake Padden, or at least walking. Alright, we got 5 of the 15 listed. Alright, we're making some progress with listing, but I want to log into the small store, make sure we fulfill those orders if anything came in, and then maybe list a few hats into that small store. And of course, we got to get into that second box of hats. I'm going to show you guys that second lot of hats that I ordered. We saw the first batch, and now we're going to go check the second batch. But first, let's see if there are any sales out of the small store. Alright, so no sales out of the small store so far today. So I think what I'm going to do is list another 5 hats into the small store. I just sent out 7 offers. eBay allowed me to send 7 offers to watchers. So hopefully some of those sales will roll into the small store as a result of sending those offers out. I marked those 7 items 20% off. That's usually what I do, give them 20% off and enticing them to purchase those items. So they're watching them already, so hopefully that will lead to some sales. But let's get busy and list 5 into the small store, and then we'll consider opening that next package of hats that big box. We'll take a look at that and see what we got. All right, there they are. 5 orders, 5 hat listings into the small store. Got 5 listed. Now we're gonna get into that next hat lot. All right, we got this next hat lot. Let's get in and check things out. Looks to be a golf hat lot. There they all are. We'll get into this. So let's take a look at the original listing. So just like we did before, we're going to take a look at the original listing. I'm going to let you guys know how much I paid for this this lot and how much per hat we paid. And then we'll take a look at the hats, check the condition, and see if we had a good deal out of these and see what you guys think. So here's a look at the original listing. We paid $108.80, $108.80 for this. It's titled Men's Golf Hats, Lot of 30 Hats, Various Courses, Logos, Some New with Tags, keyword New Era. So there's the initial photo. You guys saw that one. Let's take a look at the rest of these photos. More of the same. I got several just showing all the hats. There's a little bit of a close-up. You see the Titleist. You see some other branded New Era, brand new hats there. Callaway. So some good brand named stuff. TaylorMade, we're seeing some good brand name stuff. Ping. So all the good brands that you know about. There's the back of them. And more of the back. There's that Ping hat. There's that TaylorMade. USA on one of them. Couple volunteer hats on the new ones. Titleist. You can see some brand names. There's the underbelly, the underside of them. Again, and they took quite a few, and there's the original photo. So when you break it down, it amounts to $3.63 per hat. $3.63 per hat. Like I said before, there's all kinds of brand name hats. Those Ping, Callaway, TaylorMade, New Era. Let's take a look and see what kind of condition these hats are in. Alright, here's a look at the first 8 that come out of the box. We have this Ping here. This is a nice black and white Ping. Ping, a well-known golf brand. It says Ping on the back there. Nice strap back. Ping branded. So that one is definitely a nice one. Probably a $20 piece there. This one, what does this say? Washington State Golf Association. Oh, Wisconsin State rather. So this one is coming from Wisconsin. A white and red hat. This one not Wisconsin State rather. Amateur 2016. So here we got Win Grips, so representing the Win Grips from the golf. Best grips in golf, so it says Win Grips. So a promotional hat. AJGA. So this is a nice looking hat. This is a New Era hat with the American flag on the back. I don't know what AJGA stands for, but we can look that up. Red and black. And white. Nice looking hat. That's probably a $10, $15 piece there. We got more of these AJGAs in here. We got 2 white ones here. These are OC. OC is the brand, I think. That's another well-known brand. But those are exactly the same. So we could put one in one store, one in the other. Here's a Bear Path. That must be the name of the course. Bear Path. And Imperial. Says USA on the back here. Yeah, USA. So a nice looking kind of beige hat. That's a nice one. And then over here we got this hat with the bull logo. What is the bull logo? A head. It's a large XL. This is a fitted stretch fit. It's really clean. Well, it's got a little brim wear there, but the front side is clean. So it's been worn on the course probably. Let's see, what does it say? Signature course. Jack Nicklaus. I mean. So some nice ones. I think this Ping hat is definitely the nicest of the batch here, but some of these others, this one is really well constructed, the New Era hats. So definitely some, probably, these are more like $10 hats, and over here this is a 20, and maybe that's a 15, so we're looking good so far. Alright, so just a reminder, we paid $108.80, which is $3.63 per hat. Let's take a look at the next 8. Alright, here they are. We got some Titleist hats here. Here's a green one with the white graphic on the right, spell out on the front, and it's a strap back branded Titleist. Here's what does that say? Grand Geneva. That must be the name of a course. Again, a head is the brand, a strap back there. That's probably a $10 hat. Here's another Titleist. These are probably $20 hats, maybe more. I'd probably ask 20 for this one. Strap back, Titleist branded by New Era. So they collabed with New Era, and that means it's definitely well constructed. You see the strap on the back and the Titleist on back there. So that's easily a $20 piece there. This TaylorMade did have a little bit of issues. It has little sweat stains on the bill there as well as on the back here. So it's been worn out there, but nice strap back TaylorMade. It's probably a $15 piece, so maybe we have to clean it up a little bit. Back here we got American Family Insurance Championship. This is a nice hat. PGA Tour Champions. I don't know if they want that advertising on the front like that, but the hat construction itself is not too bad. It has some sort of paint stain here, so that will lessen the value. University Ridge Ahead Cool. So again, they have these Ahead Cools. This one appears to be like a polyester fabric, so it's nicer that way. Here's another hat, Club Champion, has the golf logo on the front there, and TaylorMade, so it is a TaylorMade branded hat, so that is good. So that one's probably a $15 to $20 hat. Here we got a BMW Championship hat. Anything BMW, the value just went up. People like to wear their BMW hats and drive their BMW cars. So here's a little strap back. This might even be a $20 piece, I think, is probably what I would ask for that. So we're getting some good $20 pieces here. The last one here is Notre Dame Warren Golf Course. So Core and Crenshaw design, has the Notre Dame logo on back. Warren Golf Course, it's a yellow and blue, I think. Warren Golf Course has the Notre Dame. So Notre Dame colors. It has a little stain here over on the side and a few little stains, so probably more like a $10 piece. But this batch is not too bad. We got the Titleist and the BMW, and this was a TaylorMade as well. So we're looking at probably 1, 2, 3 $20 hats, and this is probably a $15 piece. The rest of them are probably 10. This one is really well constructed, but I think that advertising on the front lessens the value. But some nice looking hats. Alright, I want to thank everybody for being so patient as we go through this hat lot. 30 hats here, $108 and change. And pretty good deal so far. We're seeing some good brand name stuff that it will definitely sell for some good money online. Yeah, it seems like the more that I start selling and listing hats, the more I realize this one's gonna sell and that one's not. You know, you can kind of realize which one will be the quick sellers and which one will sit around and wait a while for the right buyer to come along. And we've got some quick movers in this lot, so especially this next batch. Let me show you. Here's the next batch of 8. When I say quick movers, this one will definitely sell fast. A nice black and gray Callaway. Look at that, the raised spell out on the front there, and had some brand new cardboard in it, so we could probably list this one as brand new. Callaway branded, 100% cotton strap back with the Callaway on the back there. So that one is definitely a $20 piece. We might even ask a little more for that one. PGA League Golf, Junior League Golf. PGA Reach is the brand on this, 100% cotton strap back. That's probably a $10 piece. We have 2 here, FCWT, whatever that stands for. Soap Creek, 100% cotton with the vented back. These do have the cardboard in there, so there's several in here that this one has probably been worn, this one not. So some of them we can call new. Anytime you can put that new keyword in there, you benefit from it. Same with these back here. These are both brand new with tags. The New Era hats, the AJGA branded logo on the front there, the raised lettering. New Era hats definitely are highly sought after. These are little volunteer hats, probably were printed for a golf tournament and never used. Adjustable strap backs, brand new with tags. So those are $20 pieces right there. I'll probably list one in each store. Over here we got JP Golf Course. JPGC is the logo with the big tree on there, 1931. This is a really lightweight polyester, I'd imagine. maybe nylon even. No, polyester. Antiqua is the brand with a strap back. So a nice looking lightweight hat. That might be a $15 piece. And the TPC Sawgrass. So that might be the name of the course. Nice looking Imperial branded hat, strap back. So that's a cotton hat there. So we got some polyester, some cotton, some vented backs here, and of course this high-end Callaway. That's probably a $20 to $25 piece right there. So we're it's starting to add up. These nice brand new eras. I'm liking that, and we got a few more to look at. Then we call it good on this lot. So at just $3.63 per hat, I don't see a hat in this lot that we can't at least double our money on. Like I've been mentioning, you know, there's several that have already worth over $20. Several I'll probably list for 20, 15 to 20, and that's a good exchange on your investment right there, a good return on your investment. So we got 5 more set out here. Let me show you what we got to close out this nice lot of 30 golf hats. Let's take a look. Here are the last 5. We got a WIAA State Golf Tournament, Madison, Wisconsin. So this must have been a high school tournament or something. University Ridge from 2013. A little bit of gray hat, I think it's gray. Strap back with the Velcro. Wisconsin State Junior Championship. So this must have been somebody's collection, you know, they acquired as they played throughout the year. Sponsored by Culver's. And this is a little strap back as well. The Blackhawk Country Club from 2015. So that still has the cardboard in it as well. Was never worn. Here we got a nice lightweight Bear Path. This is a polyester hat, strap back. Again on the Imperial tag here, 100% polyester. So that is definitely a nice hat. Doesn't look like it was even worn. Look at that beautiful logo on the front there, the Bear Path course. All this golfing is happening in Wisconsin. I didn't know. Edel, EDEL, with the little wings there. And the white and blue striping, edelgolf.com. So that might be a golf brand I'm not aware of, but nice looking constructed hat. It has that kind of stitching, the blue stitching, and that's probably a $15 piece, I think. Marquette, so the college, maybe they went and played golf at Marquette, I don't know. But we got a college hat here. Interesting to see all the assists on the 47 Twins logo. So there you see the 47, the popular brand. This again is a strap back cotton. And this last one, Trevino, we know that one. Legends, Palmer, Player, Legends, Geneva National. So Geneva National, the famous course. Here's a blue hat, light blue, kind of sky blue. And this is on the Game headwear by the Game. Another popular brand. Strap back as well, adjustable strap back. So that's probably a $15 piece as well. So all kinds of nice looking hats. I think, you know, some of these, this is probably my favorite, this polyester Bear Path hat. It's nice and lightweight. It has the gray and the white colorway. And then the Marquette hat, Adele. And then the 2 high school junior hats are not probably as worth as much, but a nice looking lot. So after seeing all those hats, let's sit down and crunch a little bit of numbers. You know, we had 30 hats there total. I don't see any reason why we couldn't list them for at least $15 a piece. You know, an average of $15 list price. That brings the grand total up to $450. So 30 hats listed for $450. If we subtract that $108.80 that we paid, so $450 minus $108.80, that is a total of $341.20. A potential profit of $341 rather, and 20 cents. Obviously we won't get that full amount. We'll take some best offers, and some of them may sell a little bit less, some of them may sell a little bit more. We mentioned that some of those are $20 pieces, so we'll list those above the $15 quote that I did the math based on. But I think that $15 based on average per hat is a fair assessment of the value of these hats. They're in good condition, no condition issues really. There might be a few that we can list for $9, but the ones that we list for $20 and up will account for an average of $15 per hat. So some of those will be fast moving, you know, those Ping, the Callaways, that sort of thing. Those things sell quick, and the rest of them will take some time to sell off. But I think I feel pretty good about this investment. 108.80 invested, and a potential to make what was it, 341. So we're making over $300 on this buy, which is where we want to be. To list 30 hats, you can list those pretty quick over the course of 2 days. So to make you know, 150 per day, that's not bad. That's where we want to be. So it's a little after 5 o'clock now. You guys have seen the hat lots. You guys have seen the orders come in today out of the big store. Nothing out of the small store yet. But I think what I'm going to do is get out of the house a little. It appears the weather has turned. It was raining a little bit earlier, but it's a shining sun up there probably for another few hours. So I think I'm going to get out of the house. I'm going to go to my favorite place, head over to Lake Padden to get a little walk in around the lake. Of course, I'll take you guys with me. Maybe we can take some photos and see some wildlife while we're there. And maybe we'll take a few moments of gratitude, think about life a little and what we're grateful for. So stick around and let's go to Lake Padden. Alright, we're in the car ready to head to Lake Padden. We're going to be looking for those little ducklings. I'm going to get some photos. I've got my photo camera with me. So last time we snapped some photos of goslings and geese. But this time we're trying to get those ducklings. I got some video of them last time, but no photos. So we got the camera with me, and hopefully we'll see them out there today. We'll find out. Alright, we made it here to Lake Padden. We're going to get out there and hit that trail, take the camera with us and see what kind of wildlife we can capture today. Of course, I'll take the video camera with me as well and give you guys a look at everything we see. So let's hit that trail and see what we can find today. Look at all these flowers here. Got a nice batch of white flowers here as we enter the lake. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little look at Lake Patton. I'm going to take a few moments here to be grateful for a few things. I guess be grateful for this spring weather. It's finally here, sunshine as we walk around the lake. I did forget my extra battery to my camera, so all you guys got was video today. Next time I'll be sure to remember my battery so we can get some photos, but that's the way it goes. Sometime left the house in a little bit of a hurry and forgot to grab the extra battery, so that's the way it goes. But we did get some nice shots of some heron and some ducklings and a little bit of wildlife, a gosling, the goose, and all that good jazz. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of what we captured. We're gonna go home and list a few more hats. Grateful that the work continues and that I have the energy to keep going. I'm gonna go home, have a little bit of chili. We have a big bowl of chili, a big pot of chili. So dinner is taken care of tonight, so we don't have to worry about cooking. So just a bowl of chili, some cornbread, and get back to listing. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more hats up and take some more photos so we can get busy and get those hats listed. Monday is right around the corner. We'll start fresh on Monday and try to get as many of those hats listed as possible. We do have one more hat lot coming in the mail, and then all 5 will be here, and the chore is getting them all online. That's the next big thing, as well as all those garage sale finds you saw earlier. We got to get that stuff listed as well. So I guess that means no more lollygagging here around Lake Patton. Time to get home and get back to work. I want to thank everybody for watching this far, and if you hit that subscription button, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Alright, there you see it, another successful night listing. It's a little after 9:30 now. I think it's a good time to end this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Just finish listing up of the rest of the hats that I had photographed earlier. We're going to start fresh in the morning, take some photos of some new inventory, and do it all over again. But hopefully you guys enjoyed a look at this day in the life of a reseller. A busy Sunday, packing orders, went over to Lake Patton and listing items into the store. We had all those hats that we opened up, so you got to look at everything. Lots of fresh inventory in the photo station, ready for a new week. So I'll have plenty to do this week, but hopefully you enjoyed looking at this day in the life of a reseller, and you'll come back for some more. This is part of my daily vlog. These come out every day. So be sure to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and come on back for some more content. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.